In your science notebook today, if you will open to the table of contents, you guys did some labs and took some notes before spring break. So make sure your table of contents is up to date, because I'm not sure if I showed you a table of contents in a video before spring break. So before spring break, you should have done the fertilizer we use lab on page 96 and 97. You should have taken some notes on natural disasters on page 98. Affecting human footprint were some notes that you glued down on page 99 and 100. And then today's lab is blowing in the wind on page 101 to 104. So make sure your table of contents is up to date, because I will do a notebook check on May 3rd, and you will need to have everything correctly put in your notebook. So this is the lab. You had a video where I had a cup with a paper towel over it. That was the fertilizer we used. You should already have done page 96 and 97 before spring break. This was page 98, the natural disasters. Page 99 was just gluing down, and page 100 was just gluing down to use that information on those two pages to study. So today you are gluing down on page 101, blowing in the wind. And these notebook pages are in your bag with your science materials. So this goes on page 101. This goes on page 102. This goes on page 103. And this goes on page 104. So since today is Monday, by using your green notebook paper, the Hurricane Katrina video, your research, and this video, you should be able to answer questions 1, 2, 3, and 4 with the next part of this video that I'm about to show you. If there are any questions, please send me an email. Again, 1 through 4 should be done on Monday, and then Tuesday you're going to do 6 through 8, and then Wednesday you will do question 9. For this first part of the challenge, I took 2 pieces of newspaper and I built a tower. My tower is about 56 centimeters. It only had to be 25, but it's about 56 centimeters. It could be 25 or longer. Now, I'm going to turn on this fan to simulate the wind from a hurricane, and we're going to see if my tower can withstand the wind. Now, your directions tell you to put your tower 2 meters away. Because I am not using a box fan and I am using a small tabletop fan, I am only putting it 1 meter away. So depending on what type of fan you have, you might have to adjust. You either use a large box fan, which is very big, and if you don't have one of those and you just have a tabletop fan like I do, then you should put it 1 meter away instead of 2 meters away. All right, so here's my tower that I built out of 2 sheets of newspaper, and I'm going to turn on the fan, and wow, that took like what, 2 seconds for it to fall? You're gonna look at the supplies in your bag, and you're going to build hopefully a better, stronger tower that can withstand winds. Remember, if you're using a large box fan, you can put your tower 2 meters away, but if you're using a smaller fan like I used, you only want to put it 1 meter away.